This is an overview of Data Sync under the Setup menu in your John Deere Operations Center account with TELUS Equipment Solutions. We will discuss the Data Sync page layout, first-time syncing, cover a review of properties, import options, and enabling the correct equipment. Data setup is no longer a manual process, and you can share setup data to connected equipment automatically in near real time. You will see more accurate work documentation in Operations Center and real-time data updates to equipment as data is created and automatically synced. During the first data sync, Operations Center is considered the master copy. Therefore, an enabled display will end up matching what is already in Operations Center, and other data from the display will be placed into archive regardless of import settings. When in Operations Center, go to the Setup menu, then to Data Sync. When it is your first time visiting for your organization, you will be guided through a setup process. Learn provides an overview and a brief discussion of the initial sync process. During the next power-on cycle, when an enabled display is connected to the Internet, it will compare its data to what is stored in Operations Center. Second, data will be archived and deleted. If item A exists in the display in Operations Center, it will be deleted, indicated by the dashed line, from the display and archived. If item E exists in the display but not Operations Center, it will be archived, then deleted from the display. Third, items are imported. If items C and D exist in Operations Center but not in the display, they will be synced to the display. Lastly, update. If item B exists in the display in Operations Center, but there are different details between the two versions, the last modified version will be synced to the other location. If item F exists in both Operations Center and the display, and there are no differences between the items, nothing will happen. The first sync will be complete at this point, and any items on the display will go into Operations Center. Select Next. In Review Setup Data, you will be prompted to ensure that everything is correct prior to syncing to a compatible display. Items that are synced include land items such as clients, farms, fields, active and inactive boundaries, guidance tracks, flags, and variety locator. Products such as varieties, chemicals, fertilizers, tank mixes, and dry blends. Plus, operators and team. Items that are not included to Data Sync include adaptive curves, autopath files, variety locator files, equipment profiles and offsets, and base station information. Next, in Import Options, you can choose how to treat new data uploaded to the organization. These settings are not applied the first time you sync the data. If you end up archiving imported data from the display, it will be removed from the display 24 hours later. By selecting Available, all new data will be available to the organization, or Archive will archive all new data. Select Next when finished. Lastly, in Enabled Displays, you can enable sync for some or all your displays. New and transferred displays are disabled by default and must be manually enabled. To enable your display, select the checkbox. Machines requiring a software update to use this feature, along with recommended updates, will be visible under Display ID. Enabled Display. Depending on your display, in this example, we have a G5 command center. You will be greeted with a prompt about backing up adaptive curve lines to a USB as they will be lost. Select Enable Display again. On the top left, you can filter by sync status, partner machine, or the search bar. Select Import Options in the top right corner to make any necessary changes related to whether or not you want data displayed from all brands or just John Deere. Navigate back to the main Data Sync page and set up Data Summary. This completes the overview of Data Sync. Please call 224-4277 to get in contact with one of TELUS Equipment's Agricultural Management Systems representatives.